My wife is on the phone.
Uh-oh.
I have to respond.
Some kind of rebuttal about my pregnancy story.
Hi, Dee.
Hey, Allison. He's clueless sometimes, isn't he?
I know. He's such a man.
I know, but you did. Okay, I just told the story. For those maybe just tuning in, I just told the story about how I found out that my wife was pregnant. She gave me a pregnancy test and said, look at this. And I had no idea what I was looking at. In fact, it looked kind of like this thermometer thing we have.
That I can understand.
Honey, did it or did it not look like the thermometer?
Similar, but not that similar.
But I've only used the thermometer a handful of times.
I could believe it.
And
yes.
And when I cough, she's giving me the thermometer. Put that in your mouth. So she goes, look at this. And I look at it, and I was thinking, okay, and I'm serious. I almost put it in my mouth thinking it was the thermometer.
You're so weird.
And then I had no idea what it was, what the pregnancy test was. So I looked at it. She finally told me what it was. And as soon as she said, that's a pregnancy test, the first thing that went through my mind, instead of, oh my God, is she pregnant? Is not, whatever. I thought, oh my God, there's urine on my hands now.
Now, for one thing, you don't pee all over it.
I don't know. I've never taken a pregnancy test.
For another thing, it's got like this little tip on it and a cap that goes over it, and that's what you pee on. Yeah, so it's not like you're touching the urine.
Well, I don't know how it works.
This is exactly why I have reservations about you being in the room when I'm delivering.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to freak out over a little urine.
Oh, I don't even want to see it. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to see any of that. I'm not even looking.
You don't need to.
I'm not looking. When my wife gives birth, I'm going to be in the room, but I am not going to look past her waist. I'm really. All these guys say, "Oh, it's so lovely when you see your child coming out." No, that is a part of the body I do not want to see in the shape that it's going to be. I mean,
I think that's a good idea because
yes.
God knows what you'd think if you thought that was a thermometer.
I know. I'm saying, I don't want to think of that part of my wife's body going through that much trauma. There's relatively little trauma that goes on when I'm involved. I don't want to think about that. So I'm not looking past the waist.
Well,
I gotta be honest. I'm sure I'll be glued to her breast like I am all the time because they're so huge. I don't get past the breast.
Oh, you're crazy.
My wife says the other day, she goes, "Oh my God, my stomach is so big," and I'm like, I haven't even noticed. I haven't even got down that far. I haven't gotten past the breast for months.
Oh, you're nuts. Well, the urine story explains the look on your face.
Yes.
I was like, well, why is he all freaked out? I mean, you've been married a long time. I don't know what the deal is.
When you gave me the pregnancy test, I'm serious. All I was thinking was, oh my God, there's urine on my hand. That is what was going through my mind. And then, I had, and you can understand this, I had absolutely no idea how to read a pregnancy test.
I guess I didn't know what I was dealing with at the time.
And then you remember you had to explain to me what it meant because I actually asked you, what does this mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then she goes, oh, it's positive. And then I had to say, okay, does that mean that you are pregnant or that we are not pregnant? What does it mean?
Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah. So
why would she show you a not pregnant?
I know. Don't even ask us.
I don't know.
Why?
I didn't even know. You know what? I didn't even know she had pregnancy tests in the house.
Well, I didn't until I went and bought one. It's not like I had a stash of them.
I thought that I was losing weight and getting better looking or something, and that's why we were having so much sex. I had no idea that, there was pregnancy going on.
He's crazy.
Who would have thought?
I know.
You can have them, Allison.
They need to have.
You know what? I have plenty of them. Thank you very much. He's all yours, Dee.
I think that they need to invent a pill for men to take. Okay.
For what?
I'm gonna explain to you why. This is my theory. Guys they're all gonna be with me on this. They need to come up with like a birth control pill that we men take, because we take it on the side, okay, and then we get our wives talked into having a baby, because it doesn't take much to talk women into wanting babies. I'll tell you that. Oh, look at that cute little baby. Oh, wouldn't it be great to have a baby around the house? Because I'm going to try this. If they ever invent one, I'm trying this. Then you get the wife all wanting a baby, right? Because when the wife wants the baby, they get super horny.
Okay, I'm gonna have to leave.
No, they want sex.
I gotta get ready for work.
They want sex all the time. And then if you're taking the pill, you know what I mean? Then they'll just keep having it and keep having it and keep having it. It'll be awesome.
This from a man who thought there was urine all over his hands.
Yes.
and I don't know. We're about a month away, right?
Yep.
Look at that.
Wow. So you're aiming for a Halloween baby?
God, I hope
little
not.
maybe a couple days after that or so.
Oh.
We'll have to see.
We did pick out a name, but I'm not telling anybody what it is.
No, don't tell.
Yeah, because I found when people when they ask you the name and you tell them, they come up with other names for you, like your name's not good enough.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Well, I have some other ideas.
Or else they come up with names that they can make fun of,
Off of that.
Or else they go, oh, so they're gonna call your child this, and then you're just like, no, don't ruin my name. Yeah. So I don't want to tell anybody till the baby, and we weren't gonna come up with one. We were just gonna name the baby when we saw it, but
Yeah, God knows what you'd come up with.
Yeah. So I decided, but the way I see it is I always name our pets.
Yeah.
And I do a pretty good job with that, so I was like, I could name the child very easily.
Perhaps you should stop calling her it.
Well, I can name her. I can name her pretty good. Well, then okay. So then we get all prepared to have a baby girl. Okay, we're all like ready to do it and stuff. And then somebody has to go and tell Deidre, well, we thought we were gonna have a girl, and then all of a sudden a little boy popped out.
Oh.
And then it's like, oh, no, because we're buying all the, just like they say to not buy stuff gender specific. Well, of course we didn't take that advice, and we got like all these girl stuff. And so now, we went for the last sonogram, and I'm thinking, oh, check, make sure there's not like make sure there's nothing there. Make sure there's nothing there, because God forbid, now I'm thinking about, we're going to have to take things back and all that.
Spartacus. Name is Spartacus.
So there you go. But it does look like we're having a girl still, right?
Yeah.
Because that woman. Well,
you were there.
Yeah, well, she pointed it out, but you know what? I go to the sonogram things, and she's like, "Oh, well, look, and there's this and this, and I nod my head like, "Oh yeah, I see it." It looks like a mess. I don't know what I'm seeing. Really. Occasionally they show the face, and I'll be honest, the kids look like an alien baby. It does. It looks like an alien baby when they show the face, and that's the only thing I see. I really can't see the sonograms that well, so I nod my head and go, "Oh, it's beautiful."
Yeah, they have to mark things for you.
Yeah.
All right, I have to go. Your dog's going crazy.
All right, I love you.
See you on Saturday, D.
Bye, Allison.
Bye,
Bye.
sweetie.
Bye, D. Bye.
Now, what's your name, little girl?
Crystal,
Why do you listen to Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster?
because it rocks.
Nice cans.
And radio. What? Ray Lytle. Yes, I love you. Listen to you in the morning. But you're a fat motherfucker who can't see where the tape can't.
Well, Ray, we seem to be in critics' corner here. I'll try to get a little more favorable interview. I have a one-armed paraplegic playing his drum solo. God love him. He's very good. Please stop drooling. Yeah, Ray, we have this guy that does a Marvin impression. What's your name?
I'm Andy. How you doing?
Okay, he says he can do a Marvin impression. So here, without any further ado, here we go.
You dirty whore! You dirty whore!
Are you talking to me?
Ray, I'm on the dance floor now. There's like everybody's grabbing my ass. Okay, I wanna, honey, can I see your boobies?
Oh, sure, Marvin. I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, you won't. I'm looking for the girl that showed me her kids.
Marvin.
What's up, man? Oh, there's that her. I found the girl. I found. Ray, you would not believe what the hell is going on here. A little to the left, girls. Do it like your mama taught you. My pants are getting ready to come off right now. Ray, that girl just showed her tits again. My pants are falling down. Yeah, Marvin. There's plenty of Marvin to go around.
Last song from all of it. Last song. Last song from the hall.
Oh no. That's terrible. Pull your pants up, Marvin. What's that? Pull your pants back up. Ray, it's a Saturday. After last night, my head is throbbing. Oh, it's throbbing. I will not let you down, for I go to bed every night at 8 o'clock, so I can be fresh and perky for Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster. I don't know where I'm at, Ray. Call me if you can hear me. Morning, Mr. and Miss America. It's
Lord.
time for the Marvin Report. Page 1. Today's sponsor is brought to you by Father Shady's Crotchless Choir Boy Pants.
Oh, what?
Here's a note of thanks from a former Padre. Line 2. Dear Mr. Dumas, thank you for introducing me to Father Shady's Crotchless Choir Boy Pants.
Lord.
I can get to the boys in half the time.
Oh.
Ray, our story starts out. Our story, it's a very sick story about a filthy little boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was nasty. He put mirrors on his shoes to look up girls' dresses.
Oh yeah.
Kicked adult males in the gonads.
Oh, not the gonads.
Especially enjoyed sniffing bicycle seats on hot, sweltery summer days. He was a sick puppy.
Yeah.
Finally, he had a profound personality change and joined the monastery and became Father Shady and molested radio Sean Balint. What? And now you know the rest of the story.
What the hell is that?
Wow.
Good day.
Father Shady.
Sean's a former priest is the subject today.
God.
Wow.
When I think of vocally expressing the beauty of this great country of ours, only one name comes to mind: Bodine.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, with the proudly hail at the twilight's last gleaming with a...
Now, Bodine's lovely rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner is available to you in his new album. Bodine sings the songs of the United States of the USA.
Whose broad stripes and stars through the perilous light.
Oh, gorgeous. Just listen to what people are saying about Bodine's new patriotic album.
Yeah, it brought tears to my eyes.
When my Leroy went off and died in the war, I was really sad. But after hearing this beautiful album, I feel he really died for something.
I heard the album and it made me want to defect.
When you think fireworks, mom, and apple pie, when you think America, think Bodine.
For the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
Let's do it.
Oh, that brought chills to my colon.
Take it, kids. What time is it?
The alarm clock screams and there's a cat butt in my face. I don't want to get up, face the human race. I take a shower, I take a pee, I drink some coffee, watch some TV. But nothing seems to keep my eyes open. Nothing seems to get my blood flowing. Called up a friend of mine and asked what lights a fire under your behind. He says he spells relief, R-A-Y-L-Y-T-L-E. Have no fear, the gang's all here, so clean out your ears for the morning disaster. They got gas and brass and testes and rock and roll piled up to the rafters. They're really immature and there's no cure, but they'll be your favorite broadcasters. And it's Ray Lytle's morning disaster. And it's Ray Lytle's morning disaster. Oh yeah. I took my friend's advice to heart. I bought myself an FM radio. Now every weekday starts with a visit from the morning.
Good morning.
And now I spell relief, R-A-Y-L-Y-T-L-E. Have no fear, the gang's all here, so clean out your ears for the morning disaster. They got gas and breast and testes and rock and roll piled up to the rafters. They're really immature, but there's no cure, but they'll be your favorite podcasters. And it's Ray Lytle's morning disaster. And it's Ray Lytle's morning disaster.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is Ray Lytle's morning disaster. I'm Ray, along with TJ.
Good morning.
Oh,
what do you got started now?
that was a song I played. That was a warm-up song I played before anybody even logged on. That's when it was just me.
When
In fact, I didn't even have the stream going then. By the way, I'm sorry. The stream. I was playing the stream just a little bit ago, and it was blank. It was no audio. But this is why the computer that runs the audio for the stream is the one that shot the shit on Saturday.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you get that fixed? I mean,
well, obviously not. I have but I have the other ones. I have 3 computers, so well, now it seems I have 2. As the other one is not working. So
it's on hiatus.
I think it's gonna be gone. I think it's done. I think I should just turn it off and get rid of it.
Well, what happened with it? I mean,
it's shot. It's shot. It's literally, it's 12 years old or whatever. Yeah. So, oh well.
So it's worn out.
Yeah, but that's all right. I mean, I'm getting what I need for the other one, so I could shut this off. I'm just gonna shut it off because it's loud anyway. So anyway, we are here. Good morning. I want to wish happy birthday. Let's see. I see a guy named Robert is in the chat room saying, "Hey, wish my 11-year-old a quick happy birthday." Oh, were they twins?
It looks like it.
Ian and Isaac. Happy 11th birthday. Wow. You're too friggin' old to be listening to this. You're too young to be listening to this show, I guess.
I would think.
But great taste and quality entertainment.
But then again, you never know. Maybe the mature 11-year-olds. I don't freaking know. I don't know if any 11-year-olds mature enough to be listening to this show. But happy birthday, guys. Ian, Isaac, happy birthday. I hope you're both getting PS5s for your birthday. But listen, the PS5, pretty interesting. They're probably all. I'm convinced all the PS5s are on that boat.
The one that's blocking the sea.
Yeah. I'm convinced all the PS5s are in the Suez Canal right now.
So you're not going to get a PS5 because it was dumped into the Suez Canal.
Well, I'm telling you. That the one that's screwed up is filled with just PS5s.
I think it's Jason's fault.
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I'm convinced of.
You should be. It probably is.
Yeah, I think it's all PS5s.
It's all PS5s, even the ones that have livestock in them. It's just PS5s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't beat that logical thinking.
Could you imagine the ones that have livestock? Oh my God! How horrible for those poor animals. I mean, as long as they can feed them, I guess, you know. But what do they do with like the shit? I mean, I mean, the livestock. You have to, well, maybe not only feed them, but you have to also, shovel after them.
Well, maybe it's repackaged and turned into fertilizer,
Yeah, but I mean, it's got to be terrible, right?
Well, I wouldn't want to be the guy shoveling the shit. That's for sure.
Could you imagine getting a job doing that? Yeah, so I don't know. Terry says the audio's working, but it sounds like shit. It sounds like shit in what way, Terry? Because listen, this is not the computer we usually run the stream on. That computer's no longer working, so I have it on a different stream, or have it on a different one. So it would be nice if you told me, what the problem was, so I can try to make it sound better. So just give me some details. I'll try to fix it for you, because I'm just trying to understand.
Is he talking about the Facebook stream or
Yeah, he's talking about he's talking about the one on the app.
The app, okay.
Yeah. Now Facebook, I'm sure, sounds fine. But this is the one on the app is an audio stream that used to run on that computer that, futzed out. The one that is no longer operational. So I just want to make sure that I have, the sound going proper so that everybody can hear it right, Fat 420 says if Jason's a good friend, he would get his guy to get you a PS5. He would. Yeah, he would.
Right. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
His guy'd fly out to the PS5 boat in the Suez Canal.
Yeah.
Bring it back and charge you $3.
Yeah. Oh, Troy says it sounds fine, except TJ is loud as hell. Yeah, it's TJ's the problem.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's always me.
TJ sets his... TJ is such an egomaniac, you guys.
Yeah. Oh, see, I knew it. I called it. I called it on Saturday. I knew this was coming.
I'm telling you.
This was coming. I knew this was coming. I called it on Saturday. I knew it.
Telling you.
I knew it.
I'm just telling you the truth. The truth is, TJ's such an egomaniac. He sets his levels so loud
to drown you out.
Yeah, to drown all of us out. And I have to turn them up so I can hear Nick. Because they're on the same, they're on the same thing. So everyone blame TJ. TJ he has to make sure that he's the loudest person on the show. So he's cranking up his
my levels are set when I'm home. I don't know what happened.
Very loud. Your levels are very loud.
You're running hot.
Yeah.
All right.
Running hot.
Let me bring it down a little.
Levels are very hot.
There, how's that? Are you happy now?
I don't know. It still sounds hot to me, but I don't know. I'm not listening.
I can barely hear it, but
I can't help you.
You're fine.
I can't help your subpar headphones.
Oh, is that? No, here we go.
I'm just saying.
Well, I can't help the fact that you. I'm leaving it alone.
Yeah, Troy says sounds fine, except TJ loud as hell. So,
TJ's the only one with like an actual radio soundboard. Like, I mean, how many of those pots do you use? Slides. I mean, how many of those slides do you use?
He has his mic is on 7 of them, so he cranks up 7 of them for his.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm actually using about 6 of them right now, and I'm going to be adding more.
He's like the Spinal Tap of
up in here with Steely Dan.
I'm actually adding more equipment to run through here. So
what?
It looks like he's producing a Steely Dan album. That is fucking fantastic. That's so funny. God damn. Yeah.
Well, we need more cowbell.
Audios, though. I mean, for real. You've got a microphone. You probably can play like a phone call. Okay, there's 2. You want to have computer audio running through it. That's 3. But you've got like 5 buzz mixes up there and like an equalizer for each one of them. And
well, I've got 2
multi-port equalizer for each one of them.
I've got 2 CD players. I've got my cassette decks on the way in. Those are going in.
What do you need to? So you do like a radio show then?
I do
music.
I could do one with music if I need to. Yeah, that's the way I was originally set up.
Is set up in case he needs. In case needs. Yeah, I got some of that. Mine's in the closet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good old TJ board.
I got a $400 microphone in a box.
It looks like he's producing a Steely Dan album.
Need more cowbell.
So funny. God damn. Well, that boat is still trapped in the Suez Canal, filled with, I'm positive, PS5s. And it's holding up. Have you seen, Nick, did you see the satellite copies of it?
No, I have not.
They have a satellite picture of it, and you see the boat trapped, and then like just outside the Suez, you see all these other ships that are waiting to get in there. Holy shit. There's literally like over 200 boats waiting to go through. That's the craziest part, is how much it's holding everything up. If you get a chance, look at the satellite imagery of it. It's crazy, but they did they unstuck it for a couple minutes or something yesterday. But then they thought it would fix itself, and it didn't. It went right back to being,
stuck.
Yeah. So I don't even know how I don't know how they're going to get it out, but they keep saying they're waiting to unload everything on it, because that was one of the things that they first said. People said, why don't you start unloading it? And now they said they want to wait. The company that owns it says they want to wait to do that.
Yeah, wow, what an undertaking that would be.
Yeah.
You're going to have helicopters and planes and.
Well, it looks like that's what they're eventually going to have to do. So you wonder why they're not doing it. You know what I mean?
Just like saw a piece of it, the corner off or something before you do it. Just, get a little something. There's got to be a better solution than taking every package off that thing. And then you've still got it sitting there. And be sure when you're checking out these satellite images, be sure to check out the Austin Powers gift that everybody.
Oh, I saw that. I love that.
Oh my God! How many times?
Nick sent me that. Nick sent me that
It was over and over again.
Everybody thinks they're the first person to put that. I mean, maybe somebody was.
I know, I wasn't.
Oh, it was fantastic.
I'm not even on Facebook that much anymore, and I've seen that like 50 times.
That
it shows up in comments too. People put it in comments.
That is fantastic. Yeah. But no, that thing it's blocking the entire Suez Canal. I hate to laugh because there's nothing funny. But I gotta tell you, that thing was hysterical.
It just seems like if it was wedged in there, I mean, mathematically, it should be able to go out the same way it came in, unless something on the barge changed, which I don't, how would that?
The only thing I think is maybe they got to lighten it up enough to be able to get it out.
Yeah. It's so heavy. It's so heavy now that they can't. That's the thing. So they're going to have to unload stuff in order to lighten it up. So they keep saying they're waiting to start doing that in hopes that it starts working. So I'm telling you, what's going to happen is they're not going to it's not going to lighten up until they start removing stuff. So they keep thinking it's magically going to fix itself, and it's just not. At least that's my theory on it. So I don't know.
We should ask some of these. Why aren't these internet people? Why don't we ask some of them what to do? Like I'll tell you what needs to be done. What they ought to do out there, and then do it. Whatever they say. Try it their way for once. See what happens.
I don't know what their theory.
I'll blow the whole goddamn thing up. All right, you heard it. We got to blow it up. No, we're going with whatever we're blowing it up.
I'd blow the whole goddamn thing up.
Then Ray's PS5 goes away.
Yeah.
By the way, I kept thinking you guys were talking about an exercise because I couldn't believe that PS5, they're really only on 5. I've got a PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
And because I'm not a video game person. I mean, it just sits in a closet. I don't ever play it or whatever, but that's the latest I have. And I figured they'd be on they wouldn't even use numbers anymore. They'd be on words or something, but
well, the reason I think that it's on there is because the PS5 right now in this country, you can't get one because
right. But I'm saying I can't believe there hasn't only been since my old PS2 from I don't even know how many years ago. There's only been 3 updates. That to me is crazy.
Oh, yeah, no, it's only 5. Thank God. I mean, I'd hate it if you have to buy a new system every
couple of years.
Like a phone.
Those things are expensive.
How many updates has an iPhone had? How many updates has an Android?
No,
had?
they update it all the time with
Windows.
software. But this is when they change the number. That means they're actually changing big portions of it.
No, I'm talking about literally going out and getting a new phone. I'm not talking about a software update.
Yeah, no,
on the iPhone 10.
It updates all the time.
Less time.
Like my PS4, I there's probably an update for that PS4 every few days.
Yeah, that's a software update. That's a firmware thing.
Yeah.
I mean, going out and getting a new getting a new phone.
No, this has only happened. Getting a new system has only happened to
PlayStation sound like weak or something.
Yeah, I'm convinced they're all in the Suez Canal. So what do I know? But it'd be nice once they unclog that thing. It would be nice. At least
do they still have the Grand Theft Auto games?
I wish Jason would know.
Thing of the past. That's all. I have one game and that's it.
I think they just keep updating Grand Theft Auto 5. They just keep using that game, but keep upgrading that version of it. I think
so it's not. It doesn't get more violent with each platform change, or with get more.
Not unless the software developer makes a new one.
You could change the dong.
Dude, if they had Grand Theft Auto with dongs, I would have a PlayStation 5. And it wouldn't be on a want list either. I would have one.
Yeah. Trust me. Jason wishes that game he got. Oh, Fat 420 says Grand Theft Auto is still going on. Jason wishes they'd have never made a game where you could change the dong size.
I literally only have one game, and it's that one, Grand Theft Auto. I don't even remember which one it is.
What was the game? What was the game that he was playing that had the dong in it?
It was the
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a game. There's Rocky. I don't know if you were around when we did this, but there was a game called Cyberpunk that Jason was playing.
Yeah, I asked about that. Like, what was that? Maybe that was over the weekend or something, or Friday or something. But I said, what was the name of that? Because it's a horrible game. It's bad. You're not supposed to put it on your computer because
it's buggy.
You get viruses. And it's got all kinds of bugs in it, and it's got all kinds of it's a gimmick. It sounds like I don't know anything about video games, but it just sounded like something that was thrown together for to get the story out, and it sucks.
There is it lets you choose how big your dong is, though. And that's the Cyberpunk game that Jason says he can't even play now because it's so screwed up. But the good news is you can have a giant dong in it if you choose.
But I want to know what, I mean, I think that would be fast. That would be a great psychological study, especially if your information gets sent out while you're playing it. Like, the bigger the penis you have, like, it has drawbacks. So are you willing to, like, you can't move as fast or something like that because you have this big penis. So are you willing to risk being killed in a game or not being as good to have a bigger penis? Or do you want a smaller penis and be able to run fast and get all the points or whatever you're doing in video games? That'd be a great, it'd be like a psychological study to see which one people. And then, of course, you don't just have two sizes. You have, like what, 4 to choose from or something?
I mean, I don't understand the people who it's not real. It doesn't affect your real penis. So I didn't understand the people who chose the really big one.
Right. I'm saying it would be a great,
it makes no sense.
That would be quite a scientific discovery there.
Would it be something if only the
people
who
went right for that biggest penis and they didn't even, they don't even know what the game's like with any other penis.
Wouldn't it be something if the game was only screwed up for people who chose the giant penis?
That's what I'm saying, but they keep choosing it anyway.
Yeah. Why do you think Jason's Jason's not?
I wouldn't be, we would be choosing it anyway.
Come on, Jason's game screwed up because he did pick that giant girthy dong. I mean, that's why it's screwed up. It's not. He picked the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm saying. When you put that juxtaposition in there of people gonna play a better game with a smaller penis, or
right?
If you put a realistic dong, the game probably still plays.
Right.
Oh,
that's got to be one of the glitches. Like, no, you don't have that.
The character has this big truck, and the truck has all this armor and all over it. Okay, the bigger your penis, the less stuff that truck has on it, and the smaller the truck.
God.
So do you want the big badass truck that's blowing everybody away with the tiny penis, or do you want the big penis with the truck and it's got wood in the back of it? And it's actually dirty and it's meant for hauling and you're driving down the road. You got a penis on the back rack. That's about it.
All right, let me see what else we have. A strange, distant space object is sending out ultra-low frequency radio signals. Researchers say the object looks like a cosmic jellyfish.
What the hell?
Yeah. There's a...
meet our new overlords.
Mysterious object is located 340 million light years from Earth. And that's what's
sending out radio signals in 2021. Joke's on them.
We're sending out low.
I apologize. Any radio stations? I mean, obviously, the radio's the future, and I want to be part of it. Thanks.
Any radio stations that are hiring Rocky.
Already, iHeartRadio has laid off 50 of those objects.
Yes. Oh my God, that's a Facebook post for some. I'm going to do that.
That's great.
I'm not even going to credit Nick.
You're welcome.
Radioactive. What are they? Jellyfish found sending out radio signals.
Yeah, it's in the Drudger. It's in the Drudger.
Has already laid 50% of them off.
Fantastic. That's a great joke.
That tops balloon knot.
Very good.
I'm definitely remembering that.
That should be a TikTok post, Nick.
Not if it's a Facebook post first.
Yeah.
Things are timed.
Oh my God. There's a lot of people out there. We should get your take on it. A lot of people now are in polls. A lot of people are saying that they actually think it's going to happen soon. That it used to be all of us could say, well, one of these days there's going to be some kind of alien contact between Earth and, the rest of existence. But it's going to be long after we're gone. Now people are starting to think, no, it looks like it's going to be a lot more sooner than we think. And I just wonder where you're sitting on that. Do you think it's going to be sooner or later or at all? This contact with some kind of alien world. And aren't you scared? I mean, who knows?
I think it's going to be later. I don't think it's going to be within our lifetime. If it does.
I think it
would. I wouldn't even say it would be within my kids' lifetime.
I mean, don't you think something's happening now?
Yeah, possibly.
With all of these
I just think with circumstances the way it is within our own planet, the idea of it increases, but the actuality of it happening, I don't think so.
But don't you think that there is some kind of intelligent other life that are somehow monitoring us and wondering what the hell we're up to?
Well, you don't see the monoliths popping up anywhere anymore, so they may have just decided to.
No, but
there are probably the ones that created that video game with the penis in it, trying to get that psychological information on how they can manipulate us.
Yeah.
Oh, here's where their weakness is.
They care about the size of their virtual sex members.
Their weakness is their desire for giant penises.
Hey, you never know. They could have went by and we're going to check this out for intelligent life. And they went by a couple of years ago and went, wait, they elected that asshole? We're out of here.
But I'm wondering what's, I mean, even now you're finding congressmen are saying things like Marco Rubio said something the other day that had a lot of people raising an eyebrow when he said, obviously, there's some kind of unidentified object. There are several of them that are maneuvering around our bases that have us asking some questions, and we wonder what it is. And how many times have we heard that these guys who are piloting big jets are seeing things that they're not supposed to see? It makes you question, Makes you question what's going on. So, maybe they're checking us out. I don't know. Maybe it's just another country has developed something and they're checking us out. But
I think that's what that is, more than likely.
You think that China is?
Oh yeah.
Satan? Is it Satan? I don't know. Steve says within 5 years. He thinks it'll be within 5 years. We will meet. The Wall Street Journal has an article today about, about the United States encountering, someone else. And then, the question is, I mean, how are we going to speak? Are they going to know English? I doubt it, but how will we communicate?
Considering this is basically why do I have to press press one for English crowd? They better know our language. I'm just going to go out on a limb.
We'll just speak in memes.
Oh, God.
An interpretive dance.
Oh.
Every movement has a meaning.
There was a great movie, and I can't remember who did the movie, but it's a movie called Contact that Jodie Foster starred in. That said the universal language is math.
Math.
It's math. Somehow they'd conclude that math is a universal language. It's not.
I don't think they can. I mean, that's a thing, right? That's not just from a movie. Math is the universal.
Yeah.
And music, but music is math, and it's just tones, sound instead of figures.
Like that's how it would be done through math. And I don't know how. I'm not a language expert, but I do know there are people. I know there are people who have no idea what a language is, and they learn it really. They can learn it really quick. They can learn it really quick. There are people who do that for a living. They go into places, or they would go into jungles, and not so much now because we pretty much know every part of the United States. But there used to be parts of this world that we had never been in before, and they would go in, and these guys could figure out the language fairly quickly. I have no idea what that's called, or what that type of, what that job description is, but they could do it. So I don't know if they would have to be in or what, but this Contact movie said it would be math. But somehow we would communicate through math. So, and it's got Jodie Foster and Matthew McConaughey and all kinds of stuff in this movie.
Jake Busey.
Oh yeah, Jake Busey's the bad guy, right?
Yep.
And it was a bunch of religious people blow up a ship or something, right?
Right before it launches.
Yeah. By the way, the Suez Canal, the boat is free.
Did they finally get it pulled loose?
Yeah. Yeah. They finally freed it.
They're probably listening to us.
So they moved a couple of the things off. They moved a couple of things off and lightened it up, and then they got it going.
They saw enough of the Austin Powers memes that they said, fine, let's get serious about this.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing.
But they're saying the traffic is flowing through the Suez.
There you go, Ray. Your PS5's on the way now.
No, I don't know. I don't know if there's PS5s on it or not, but
now it'll be double the price.
That's right.
Traffic is flowing through the Suez. Well,
Now
if you look at the satellite photos, the satellite photos that they had of the giant boats waiting outside the Suez Canal, it is scary to think that all those things are filled. And you guys are talking about livestock. I don't know what's on them. They usually don't carry food, right? Maybe they do. I don't know.
Containers unless they're refrigerated.
Yeah.
If they've got refrigerated containers on there, then yeah, you've got something perishable on board.
You're going to try to build another canal to avoid a backup canal.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, but it's working now. So the Suez is free. Yay. Yay.
Your coffee is safe.
And your Mugu Guy pan.
Oh, well. Oh, well. They're free. Thank God.
They got it up, backed it out of there, and the tugboat guy pulls up and goes, "Now don't put it there again."
I have no idea how they fixed whatever, but it's been stuck there for days. I mean, it's been happening since it's been a week or so, right?
Has it been a week?
I think it got stuck last week. I don't know how long,
It's 5 days.
Even if it was stuck for Friday, that's still 3 days, and
yeah,
that's too much. Too much. Oh well. Are movies coming back? Are you guys excited about going to the movies?
I've never been excited about going to the movies.
Yeah.
So it's just
I gotta be honest, I like watching movies at home. I like the fact that I like the thing that HBO Max is doing. That Warner Brothers is releasing movies I like that they're releasing movies the same day at the theaters as they do on HBO Max. But I guess they're going to stop that soon.
Okay.
Because people are declaring that the movie theaters are open again. So, but and by the way, I read something yesterday that Illinois is one of the only states doing the vaccines right.
Really?
Which leads me to believe, how fucked up are the other states if
Well, have you seen them lately?
If they're behind us?
I mean, we're surrounded by Missouri and Indiana.
Yeah.
They're backwards.
I get mine today at 1:40.
Nice.
You getting Johnson Johnson, Pfizer, or Moderna?
Johnson & Johnson.
So he'll be fully vaccinated too. God damn.
Before you.
Yeah. I'm going to be the last person fully vaccinated. I get my shot Wednesday or Thursday or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they just opened it up to everyone. I'm everyone. I'm in that group.
Congratulations, Rocky.
The guy that was ready to knock down women and children to get the vaccination is going to be the last one fully vaccinated.
I hope everyone has learned something from that.
Exactly.
On how to be.
What do you say?
Your greed. This is your punishment because of your greed and necessity and fear.
By the way, my mom's fully vaccinated, you know. She got fully vaccinated. Her last shot was, I don't know when she got her last one, like a couple weeks ago or whatever. She was out with friends on Sunday. I was talking to her. She's like, oh, well, we went out to eat. It was so wonderful. It was just so nice sitting across from someone and I'm eating. It was so nice to be eating across from someone and having a conversation. Oh, it was wonderful. She's bragging about going out and having, lunch with people and how exciting it is. And so the old people are living it up. Old people are just living it up.
I mean, everybody will. I mean, it's like the floodgates open,
Except, well, it was me and so-and-so, and it was me and Stella and Roberta and Glenda and Drusilla. But you know who we didn't invite?
Drusilla.
Anybody with a last name or name that didn't end with A?
Right. Good Lord.
I'm just making up her friends' names. I have no idea. But you know who we didn't invite was Ruthie, because she does not believe in the vaccination. She's one of those dumb shits. So we don't want her around us because she's not one of the vaccinated. So I'm starting to sense a little bigotry towards those who haven't gotten, to those who haven't gotten vaccinated yet. I'm sensing a bit of bigotry. However, I'm usually against bigotry, as you know. But
I'm usually against bigotry.
Yeah,
somebody at least 20% of the time.
Usually, it's very, very rare. Very rare do you
I'm
find
usually
sticking up with people who are bigots. But in this situation,
that's not. Wait a minute. Let me look up the actual definition of bigotry.
Well, bigotry is to
that's not a bad question.
Bigotry is to decide due to.
I can look this up quicker than this. Obstinate or intolerant devotion to one's own opinion and prejudices.
Yeah.
The state of mind of a bigot. Okay, the state of mind of a bigot. Very funny. So we got to look up bigot now. So intolerant or an obstinate devotion to your own opinion and prejudices.
Yes. So they're prejudiced. So they have they think that only people who have been vaccinated are the good ones, and anybody who isn't vaccinated is beneath them. So they
It doesn't say whether a bigotry is like unfounded or not, though. That's what I was trying to like. Because if you're literally not wanting to be around somebody because you think they're a danger to your health, is that a bigot?
Well, but there are some people who think that someone based on their skin color or
well, obviously, but I'm saying
ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. Where's the?
Yeah,
I don't see that anywhere in here. I just see that it's a person who is devoted to their own opinions and prejudices. So,
well, but I'm saying that
I'm devoted to a lot of my own opinions. I guess I'm a bigot.
I'm usually very anti-bigotry, but in this situation,
usually,
yeah, usually I don't like someone signaling. Usually, I don't like somebody singling out others. You know what I mean? But I got to be honest. This time, I might be with my mother and her bigot.
Not a bigot.
I might be behind the bigots. I might be rooting for
somebody
them.
is obstinately not trying to not spread their whatever. I mean, that's not a bigot.
I like in this case, I like their bigotry. You know, I usually don't, but I'm thinking if they've decided that people who aren't vaccinated cannot hang out with them, you know, if they feel that way, I'm kind of with them in this. I'm standing behind them in this bigotry.
So you're all for the bigotry in this case.
In this one isolated.
What?
That's like not wanting to hang around with somebody with pink eye.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, technically, color of skin.
Well,
there you go.
Judging somebody on the color of their skin, not want to hang around with people with pink eye. So yeah, I guess I am a bigot.
I'm sort of all I'm sort of all behind this, you know.
I remember you had a producer one time.
Yeah.
And he decided that even though he had pink eye, he was going to show up to work. I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine? I was like, what the
I mean, for God's sakes, come on.
And let's be honest, had he stayed home, how would the show have changed? Really? Come on.
Well, I liked having a producer. You know. I would think less of him if he stayed home for pink eye.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the show might not have been hurt at all, but I'm telling you.
You'd still need that producer around to go, producer.
No, I
My
just
producer. I have one.
You know, I felt better doing a show with someone, even though they had pink eye. Oh well. I mean, like Jim the Baton. Like if Jimmy had pink eye, I'd still make him work. I just put him in a porta potty.
On the street.
Yeah,
the rest of Springfield pink eye. You wouldn't have him in the studio or in the building.
I'd put him out there doing some kind of mobile unit segment.
And how from any other day?
Local radio personality causes pandemic of pink eye.
It'd just be Jim and an eye patch doing the mobile unit
from the porta potty.
You know, what's the big deal?
Hey,
wait a minute.
Hey, I got pink eye.
Wait, I know how this would unfold. If Jim came in with pink eye, you'd have him in the eye patch and go, now we got to disinfect you. Go to the car wash.
If Jim came in with pink eye, this is the truth. If he would have come in with pink eye, literally the listeners would have heard about 4 hours of jokes about
I got it while eating ass or something.
Yeah, about ass eating, or else someone farting on a pillowcase, or someone with a dirty ass. Jim's eye being around somebody with a dirty ass. You know damn well that's what.
Oh
we
yeah,
talked about.
And he still would have had to
give him a bullseye finish.
Yeah,
and he still would have had to go through the car wash to be disinfected from the pink eye. Let's face
it. There was nothing about
it. Wasn't my pillow.
There would have been some guy farting in Jim's eye or something. We would have come up with a theory as to how he got the pink.
How would I have said that on the radio? I don't want to guess where Jim got pink eye, but let's just say Emily's having visions out of her pussy.
I'm saying, you know damn well we would have done at least a half hour on that.
No.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, that's a real safe bet.
Oh well.
Half hour.
2 minimum.
God damn.
2 shows.
Yeah.
It would have been until the pink eye went away. How long did pink eye
The
last?
pink eye thing would have been a whole week.
Yeah,
that
could
could have been
last a week. That would, yeah, it would be at least a half hour. You're right.
That could have been a week worth of shows.
The saga of Jim's pink eye and how he got
Extremely
ass
conservatively.
Jim's dirty ass eye.
That's where it would have went.
I got pink eye from eating some ass. I'm willing to risk it. I'm willing to risk it again. Ladies.
Wouldn't Aerosmith have had that Pink song out right about that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun song.
That's like the best song on that horrible album. Oh wait, where's Nick?
A pink.
I didn't hear that.
What's that?
It's my
nothing at all. I was talking about how bad an album was. I didn't.
What, Aerosmith?
What was
Yes.
that?
What album was that? What were the songs on it?
Was that Nine Lives? 9 Lives wasn't too bad. What was the Pink?
No, it wasn't 9 Lives. It was
Pink is on Just Push Play. Was that what it was called?
No, it was before. It was before Just Push Play.
9 Lives. Then 9 Lives wasn't too bad. I like 9 Lives. But yeah, that Just Push Play album was horrible.
I like Jaded.
Yeah, it was on 9 Lives.
Yeah. I liked Jaded and I liked Crying
Jaded.
Up.
No.
Jaded. Crying's Off Get a Grip. That's like
I'm just saying that
90.
You know, like there were 2 songs on that. Okay, the guys in there, by the way, Steven Tyler's in his 70s.
Wow.
Do you believe he's that? I had no idea he was that old.
Makes sense. I mean, their first album came out when I was 1.
Wow.
Right?
Steven Tyler is 70. I'll give you his age. 73.
I mean, look at Liv Tyler and all her acting now, and kind of do the math.
He's 73. I mean, he looks good for 73.
Oh my God, that meme where they say he looks like the cool mom that likes everybody drink at the high school party as long as they don't drive home.
Yeah. Come on over, honey.
Oh,
Just
what?
Leave your keys in that bowl. What's that bowl for? We had a lot of fun with that bowl in the 70s. Just that's where you leave your keys.
Oh man, fake Bodine's mama hosting
73 years old. Isn't that amazing? Wow, good for him.
You'll get there, Ray.
Good for him. But I'm not gonna look like, I gotta be honest. I think I got a couple years left and I'm done.
I mean, what do we expect out of these rock stars? I mean, my God, trying to do the same thing you did when you were in your 20s and it was considered energetic and a hard life, hard living then, and then still trying to do that in your 70s, and this is what's expected.
Yeah,
I mean, it's crazy.
I think we got McCartney and Springsteen and the entire Rolling Stones, and then everybody else.
Well, I mean, where does it end?
Billy Joel? I mean, it's more than just that. I mean, people are not expected to retire anymore, like they used to. People just retired.
I was just getting ready to get at. What's coming next? I mean, are we going to have the wheelchair tour? Everybody comes off of the buses with their nursing home help. I mean,
I'm telling you, we're going to have the hologram tours. That's going to be the big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but wouldn't you listen? I saw McCartney a few years ago. It was amazing. He was amazing. And I don't know how old McCartney is, but McCartney's in his 70s, right?
Gotta be.
Yeah, easy.
I think he's born in like 41 or 42.
Jesus. I mean, that's unbelievable. He's got to be, he's 78 years old. Jesus Christ. He's 78 years old.
Right. And I just saw him at packed Busch Stadium, one of the best concerts I'd been to. 3 years ago, whatever that was?
A few years ago.
78 years old.
But that was never expected before. I mean, you didn't see all these performers from the 50s and 60s. I guess the Beatles are the 60s, but coming out, when they're in their 70s. It was unheard of. You're supposed to retire. But then like a rock band like Aerosmith.
How old? Let me see how old's Mick Jagger?
I would say he's around the same age as Paul McCartney.
I'm thinking so, because Rolling Stones came out in late 60s.
And then Mick Jagger had that. I don't remember what the incident was where he was in the hospital. He had to go to the hospital. Rolling Stones had to cancel a bunch of things. He had to have some sort of surgery or something.
Oh, yeah.
And then he comes out, and then there's that video that was on YouTube of him like doing physical therapy, getting back into shape so he can go back out and, tour with the Rolling Stones as the front man.
Unbelievable.
And he's like doing these Mick Jagger dance moves in this like dance room. And he's just like, are you kidding me? This guy was going through surgery like a week ago, and he's 78 years old.
It's unbelievable. I'm just trying to figure out who the oldest is. So I think the oldest is McCartney. I haven't seen anybody older than him, but holy shit.
Well, Mick Jagger for the Rolling Stones is older than any of them.
If he is, then he's got to be in his 80s.
Yeah, Charlie Watts is in his 80s.
Really? Are you serious?
Wow.
Yeah.
He's 79.
Oh,
wow. Close.
Yeah. 79's, How old is Keith?
He's the same age as Mick Jagger, I think, because we went to
Keith's 77. Keith's 77.
Yeah.
He's a young man of the lot.
And his fingers are gone. They're like worn down to have you ever seen his fingers? They're worn down to like the nubs.
He's playing with the skeleton.
Playing guitar. It's like,
but yet people are wondering when their next tour is going to be.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's expected. It's like, this is not,
At some point, you would understand someone retiring. You know what I mean?
They don't seem to, though.
It's like, it's
they don't
okay.
like it. I mean, and these bands try to do these farewell things. People are like, and then they're back. But nobody questions it. Like when the Who used to do like a farewell tour, and then they'd come back 6 years later. People were like, well, what was the farewell tour? People don't even question that anymore. They know what a farewell tour is. That's just a word.
Billy Joel
burning their contracts, and we're never going to play live again.
71.
Didn't even wait a year.
Billy Joel is 71. 71.
Yeah.
God damn.
But Billy Joel kind of sits down and plays a piano a lot. I mean, we're talking Aerosmith, like, there's so much more like energy and just that's expected,
Elton John is 74. Steven Tyler, 73. At some point, it's okay, man. It's okay. Just take it easy.
Well, like Elton John just did his Goodbye Yellow Brick Road tour. He's going to be like, back on the ramp or something road or,
Is he going to be, I mean, at what point is he going to say, well, you know what? I'm done touring.
Who's going to be the first one major? I mean, I know there's been a few, like it's more obscure, but who's going to be the first major artist to die right on stage?
But I mean, I will tell you this.
It's going to happen. Bob Seger, there's another one.
These guys are in great shape. They don't look like, for example, guess how old Bruce Springsteen is?
I'd say he's in his probably late 60s because he's younger than him. Yeah.
He's 71 years old. He looks incredible for being 71. It's amazing. He's in great shape, but still, good Lord.
Yeah, Kathy says Cher.
Oh,
I saw Cher had a farewell tour. Another one with a farewell tour. In like, what was that? 1999, 2000?
Yeah, it was.
It has a DVD. The Cher, the farewell tour.
Over 20 years ago. Guess how old she is. Guess how old Cher is.
She's probably around 70 something, I would think. Early 70s.
She looks fantastic. She does look fantastic. She's 74 years old. God damn. 74.
Dolly Parton. Just saw her.
Dolly Parton's another one.
Yeah, I saw her not too long ago.
I'll tell you what. There's a lot of guys, and I'm talking my age, guys around 50ish or so, who, if given a chance, would bang Cher. Would be like, oh yeah. They wouldn't even think twice about her being 74.
Well, it says Tina Turner. I just saw the new Tina Turner documentary last night on HBO Max. They have a new one.
She's Tina Turner's amazing.
But she's one of the ones that actually did retire. But
yeah,
if you watch that documentary, I think she's pretty serious about it. She's kind of like, she's done listening to things about Ike Turner and
she's done.
You know,
she's like fuck it. By the way, Dolly Parton is 75. I mean, good for them, but at some point, stop working.
They're all thinking they're all these turning into old blues guys that are supposed to sit there 100 years old.
By the way, Tina Turner's 81 years old.
Holy shit.
She looks great though. And she's worth a shitload of money now. Because didn't she marry some
kind of record exec?
Yeah, she married somebody that like after Ike.
Yeah.
She ended up marrying.
It's a younger guy. I just saw the documentary. He was a record rep or a record exec or something like that.
Well, she moved to then she married somebody who was from Switzerland or something. She married some Swiss guy.
This guy was.
Okay. And that's why I think she's lived there for the last
yeah, she's become a Swiss citizen and everything.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I don't blame her.
Oh, yeah, that was a big controversy. Bring that up when Sean Bellint's on.
So boy. That's an open of a can of worms.
So Sean has a problem with Tina Turner. Wait a minute. Sean has a problem with Tina Turner being
announcing her American citizenship after she'd become a star in America. What do you think? What do you think? Sean has a problem with that.
Yes. Because you didn't marry Sean.
Yeah, I don't care.
Carrie Underwood and Tina Turner. Those are the two to bring up.
Because Carrie Underwood is what? She Canadian
a vegetarian. Or maybe it's Kelly Clarkson. One of them's an outspoken vegetarian.
Oh, no, not Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, no, right.
Yes.
No, it's probably
I've seen Kelly Clarkson. There ain't no vegetarian there. She's, she's stopping at In-N-Out Burger for 4 burgers a day. I mean, she's leading a good life.
Well, an In-N-Out Burger ain't bad. I'd stop at In-N-Out Burger.
I'm telling you, Tina Turner's 81. Good for her. God damn.
Oh, that's what I'm going to have to. Oh, man.
I mean, I don't have a job now, but at some point, at some point, you'd like to retire, right? These guys in their 70s still touring.
I don't know if I enjoyed my job. I mean,
I like sitting here doing a show. I could see myself broadcasting, from now until whenever.
Dying with a mic open.
Yeah.
That's the way. And then the broadcast never ends. Somebody doesn't pay the stream service anymore. They don't land.
Yeah, that'll go away. So quick, heads will spin.
Like that show, what was that Saturday that was on for like hours because your computer broke and you couldn't turn off the show.
Oh my God! Yes, we should. Tell that okay, I should tell that story.
Here we go.
So we were doing the subscriber show Saturday. You guys who are subscribers, you know. In the middle of the show, my computer locked up. The computer that runs the video, it locked up. All right. And just you couldn't I couldn't get anything. Well, then I didn't know if I thought that the whole broadcast went and I was freaking out and everything. Well, then Jason emailed me and said, the rest of us are still on. And I don't even know how they went on. So I ended up going to the YouTube page where the show was on and saw the rest of the guys are broadcasting. So I was trying to bring my computer up and it wouldn't. And then finally I had to do a Control Alt Delete and get into it. And then I had to restart it and all this other shit. And then I had to restart the other computer to try to get my computer going again. And then eventually Jason said, we're done. And I was like, all right, well, they got it done. So I was on my computer and I'm like, all right, well, they're done. So then I went and left my studio and was sitting down in the chair. And he was like, well, the show's done, but the
stream running.
The broadcast is still going. I'm like, what? He's like, the broadcast is still going. I'm like, why? He goes, because none of us had the ability to turn it off. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, none of us had the controls to turn it off. So the broadcast kept going. And I said, well, let me try to log back on. So I go and I log back on and I couldn't get into the broadcast because it kept saying, you're already in this broadcast. And I'm like, I'm not in it. I'm out of it. I'm trying to get into it. And I couldn't get into the damn thing. And then finally, it went off on its own. But yeah, that's what happened Saturday. It's a mess. I still don't know what caused it.
How long was it on?
I guess it went for like another hour or something.
Oh, okay.
I've got a theory as to what happened. Jason's virtual penis invaded the balloon knot of your computer and shut the whole thing down.
Yeah.
I think that's
what happened.
Yeah, because if you have that video game, you're supposed to get all kinds of viruses and or something, right?
There you go.
I just want to thank the rest of you guys for doing the show. That was kind of cool. I mean, you guys kept going instead of, which is the thing to do. Thank God.
Yeah, we talked about farting in your honor.
Yes.
Now I'm touched. Now I'm touched beyond belief. Yeah, so it was nuts. But yeah, that's why I ended up leaving the subscriber show and I got locked out of my own broadcast.
Literally because of Jason's virtual penis.
Yeah. Good news, everyone. Guess who's been going live against us again?
Sean Billent again.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The same time we're doing a show, guess who else was doing one? I have no idea what this show is about, but good old Sean Billent has been going live again.
See how he is.
I should start airing when his broadcasts go against ours.
So we can keep making fun of it like we did the last time?
The Mystery Science Theater 3000 version of
Good old Chamberlain. Yeah, but he's I don't know what he's up to. But he's
maybe
Did you hear what the actual bug in that cyber or one of them Cyberpunk 2077 game is? One of the actual bugs is that penis just shows up out, like the person's fully dressed and the penis will just show up outside the pants, like where it belongs, but it looks like their penis is just out. And apparently the same thing happens with breasts on women. Suddenly their tits will just where the nipple and some of the rest of it will just pop out of it'll look like it's breaking through the clothing. I'm sure that sounds like a quote, bug, right? That sounds like a selling point. Again, publicity stunt. This game is a publicity stunt.
Now we know why Jason bought it.
Jason said it cost 60. He said it cost $60 to buy that game.
Well, that's one of the bugs in it is that and it's different male characters. The penis will just show up, outside the pants. While walking or walking next to another guy, or the penis will just come out.
I wonder if Sean's going to throw it back to himself again.
As will happen. I mean, I don't know how many times I've been walking along, and my penis has just come out.
It just pops out.
Never in a game. And I'm looking, all I looked up was Cyberpunk 2077 penis, and I just see the one. I don't see various sizes.
Yeah.
I just see one.
You can choose the big girthy one. So Jason,
I don't know which one I'm seeing. I'm just seeing one though. I mean, I'm seeing different pictures, but it's all the same
Jason,
size.
It was like 3 sizes that you got to pick.
Jason.
And then you can customize from there.
Jason picked the big girth monster.
Yeah, as did everybody who played that game.
And that's why it's all falling apart now. Walking around with the big girth monster, and all of a sudden,
women and children included.
I want the big wiener.
Hey, Staples and Office Depot.
You're a big wiener like daddy, huh?
I'm a big wiener like mommy's boyfriend.
Staples and Office Depot are both offering to laminate your COVID vaccine card for free.
Smart.
There you go.
For free. Not smart.
Yeah. And you might want to take them up on it because it looks like you're going to be needing to flash your vaccination card a lot because a lot of people are calling for it, for you to show your vaccination card. So Rocky, you'll go today and get your Johnson & Johnson. So you'll get your card will have the one shot on it. You get it laminated, have it around with you all times.
Yeah.
No,
I have to show that to get a job.
I'll have 2 vaccinations on mine. Disgusting. Rocky's going to be fully vaccinated.
I'm waiting.
Before me. Sean Balint will be fully vaccinated before me. Did Sean say he was getting the Johnson & Johnson?
I don't know which one he got.
I don't know.
I hope he got the Moderna.
I don't know anybody talking about that. That's like a distant third. That's like RC or something, and everybody else is drinking Coke and Pepsi.
Right?
I think less of you Moderna people.
I just don't ever hear that. And then when you're hearing it on the news, it's always Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson.
Just because I got the Pfizer, okay? I got the Pfizer, and you guys got the Johnson & Johnson. I'm not going to slam people who get that, considering you're right here.
No, you'll do it behind our backs when we're not paying attention, right?
So the one I'll insult is Moderna because there's no, I don't know. By the way, I don't know anyone who got the Moderna.
That's what I'm saying. I don't hear that one a lot.
Maybe it wasn't that big in Illinois.
And it's not a name people recognize. Everybody knows Johnson and Johnson. Everybody's heard Pfizer, but Moderna sounds like
people know Pfizer because of Viagra.
Say Ray's all about that Pfizer drugs now. Now he wants Viagra.
I want to try it. Oh, Fat 420 says in Peoria it's all Moderna.
Well, I mean that's Peoria.
I'm just telling you. We get here in these parts. We got the Pfizer. We're Pfizer Johnson around here.
Pfizer strong.
Yeah. We got time for your Moderna Bashmurda.
Now, what if the Pfizer did put in some way to do Viagra work with the COVID vaccine? I mean,
it'd be wonderful.
Definitely not interested in that.
I would love the blood flow. And I don't even care about the boner part of it. I just like the blood flow thing. Oh, I'll tell you, when listener Steve told me that his doctor prescribed it to him after they were afraid he was what did he say? They were afraid he was going to get strokes or something, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Whatever Steve said in the chat room, that convinced me that
you're a hypochondriac.
Yeah, I might be a hypochondriac.
I'm sure of it.
Because I am convinced that I need a Viagra or Cialis or something after I got that, after Steve said it in the chat room.
Yeah, I mean, just like if Jimmy had walked in with pink eye, I could see everybody giving him crap for it, but then you hosing him down with disinfectant spray before he could come in the studio.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, no, you're not bringing in that dirty ass pink eye. Here, let me see your face.
Yeah. So Steve says he had a stroke in 2009 and he's been on it ever since. And they gave it to him because they didn't want him to get any more strokes. I think a stroke is, I think a stroke's a possibility. So I want to get some Viagra or something to keep my blood flowing good.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think my wife wants me to get it. You know what I mean? But I'm saying that I would like to get it for the blood flow. But who's going to believe that? You know what I mean? Nobody's going to believe that you want it for blood flow.
I don't believe that for a second.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, it's the truth. I want it for blood flow, for the blood flow. I don't want to get
anybody that wants Viagra for the other reason might need to remember they need the lifestyle that goes along with that. There was this dumb guy that was walking around a bar one time telling everybody he'd just taken Viagra. I took 2 Viagra. Need something to fuck. Need something to fuck. I'm like, God, you're fucking stupid.
I wish
does that. I mean, besides this person, who does that?
By the way, Kathy's saying that's the biggest piece of bullshit. I'm not buying it. I'm saying, but I'm telling you, I don't have a problem getting erections. But I am fearful of getting a stroke. I am afraid of it. So I would like, I would love to try a Viagra or Cialis or what are the other ones, whatever they have, just for increased blood flow. But nobody's gonna believe that, and my wife's gonna think.
There's no other medications you can take for increased blood flow that don't have the erection as a side effect. I mean, I'm sure there's medications if you want a blood flow.
Right.
I don't know. I'm just going with what. Listen, I just know what Steve said. He has. Steve had his stroke. He says he hasn't dated anyone. When's the last time you've dated someone, Steve?
Oh,
he hasn't. He said he's on the Sean Belinto-meter. Like it's been that long since he's been laid. So it's not.
He said 15 years.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean? So, but he still takes it every day. Yes, is this Dr. Steve?
I mean, plenty of people have strokes and need blood thinners, and they don't take Viagra, though. I mean, I'm just saying there's other.
I'm just saying in our chat room, there's one person who had a problem with strokes. It's Steve. And now Steve is on Viagra. And he said he hasn't needed it since 2005 for the sex reasons, but he still takes the Viagra.
He's definitely destroying the Belinto-meter.
So I'm telling you that's why I have a desire to take it. It has nothing to do with the boners.
Yes, I see. That's what you're telling us. We're all saying that's not true.
We're all saying you're full of shit.
But what do you want me to? I can get a boner on my own. I don't need.
Yeah, but you probably want to just kind of experience and know how it feels just to take a pill and walk around. And you probably are imagining you're going to have some huge erection.
Right.
Because that's what most people think is that the Viagra not only, but makes it,
I don't
larger, girthier, and
I doubt it works that way.
Pulsating. Well, that's kind of the way they advertise things like that, that it's,
because if it worked that way, we'd have heard about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, then you would have been on it years ago if it would have made it bigger and girthier. Then you've been like, oh no, Viagra.
Walk outside, half the accessories are gone off the truck. But your penis is bigger.
If I'd have heard that. By the way, I bet that thing that Suez Canal boat was just filled with.
Yeah, they just had to wait for it to go down.
Yeah.
4 days. So there you go. If your erection lasts more than 4 days.
Steve says he is on blood thinner and Cialis because his stroke was caused by high blood pressure, which, as you guys know, I have high blood pressure. So I'm worried about my health. I'm not worried about my bone. I get my boners just fine. My boners are not a problem. So
may not be a problem, but still thinking that you want it for the side effect.
I'm telling you, it's not a problem. I don't have any boner problems. I have no bonage problems. He's swinging it around, breaking furniture. No.
Ray was out there trying to chop a tree down. Look, it got bigger.
I have no problems with that. I would like to try it for other reasons.
Wait a minute.
I still have this high blood pressure, and they put me on a fucking water tablet, which makes me have to pee all the time.
So there's not stresses me out, because they have to get up and move. And it's like,
well, no, it's just
now there goes my blood pressure because I'm stressed out.
I just hate, I hate having to pee all the time. I hate that feeling of, once you, once you have that urge, you can't relax or anything,
Yeah, Steve says once you have a stroke, the boner becomes a problem.
I have no idea what that means.
Probably have
a side effect.
Dysfunction.
Yeah. Which I always thought the boner came first and then the stroke.
Right.
And then another stroke.
I think that was the right order. Yeah.
Kathy says she has blood pressure. They've never suggested it to her that she take it.
See? That's why we're all saying that what you're saying has got to be bullshit.
I'm telling you. Excuse me for wanting to be healthy. Mr. Smoke a carton of cigarettes a week.
That's my choice. Are you going to be bigoted about my choices now?
Yes, I'm very bigoted against smokers.
I don't smoke in your house. I always go outside.
You're not welcome to smoke in my house.
I always go outside.
By the way, I still have
outside.
I still have nowhere to live. Can I point that out? Nowhere.
Because you're waiting for someone in the comments to tell you an address. Still, that's the search method.
I check. I literally check. I check every day
for somebody to send you an email going, "Hey,
no,
Ray."
I check listings every day. There's just
okay.
There's no listings. Everything it's for sale. Shit. Everybody wants to sell, but no one wants to rent. You know. And I don't blame them. It's just I don't know who's gonna,
We're renting a house, and I'm not familiar.
I don't have a job. No one's gonna give me a mortgage. Fuckers.
No, you got to stay in the background. It's got to be your wife doing the wheeling and dealing. She's had a job for a long time. She should be able to get a good loan. Just keep you in the, keep you over.
Probably get a decent rate too.
Well, he's watching the cat. He couldn't come. Well, what does he do for a living? He's watching the cat.
So you're saying my wife should just try to get the loan to buy a house on her own?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've ruined her credit.
Maybe your mom can co-sign or something. If
goodness sakes. Oh, for heaven's sakes.
You'd only need it for the first 5 years, and then you could refi.
I don't want a big house.
Good, because you ain't gonna get one.
Oh, if I was gonna buy,
that's a good way to feel.
If I was gonna buy something, I want like a little condo.
I'd like a little shack, something with a leaky roof and the door that never closes right. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, Ray's all set for the van down by the.
I would want a condo. I would want a condo. I'd want a condo that doesn't have a lot of room. I don't need a lot of room to hold all this shit.
Storage room. That's what I need. I need a little shed to put a lot of stuff in, and then I'm good. I like small houses. I grew up in a small house. I have a small house. Lived in an apartment. I don't know if I'd be comfortable in a big house with a bunch of rooms and floors.
Yes, I've had that.
I don't like that.
I've had that. I was never comfortable.
More to clean, more to deal with. What was that noise? Oh my God, it's 3:00 in the morning. There's somebody upstairs going to kill me. I'm not into it.
My house is 900 square foot. It is a
mine's
small house.
Nice.
Mine's about 950.
And I mean, it's perfect. My kitchen is literally 2 countertops, my stove and oven, and a refrigerator.
Storage is a big deal for us because we're 2 sentimental pack rats, and we've got a lot of junk. But if we get a nice shed or something like that, that's nice and temperature controlled or whatever, that'd be good.
I like to.
No kids and whatever.
We had that big house. I was never comfortable in it. I like tighter, smaller homes. So I would want a condo, but I would like a big master bath.
It's really all going to come down to what your wife wants, since it's her house.
My wife, yeah. so my wife would be happy.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't get a vote in this. It's going to be
what you talked about last week. Make sure that your wife gets her second bathroom, and she wins
right.
her second bathroom because it's going to be her house.
Yeah,
that's right.
You're telling her what you want, or what you would request.
I'm not going to have a say in this.
No,
it is your wife and daughter that are going to decide where you have to live.
Yes.
I'm glad we're coming around.
Listen, I'm just glad.
I want this and I want that. And, well, I guess I'll get this for my wife. It's like, no.
I'm just glad my wife has decided that I get to live with her wherever she's going to live.
That's more like what the situation is.
Right. All right, let's get everything moved, and we have to bring Ray.
We need a place. Do we have a room for? We need a Ray room. Well, yeah, they do. Well, yeah, you do. You need one for.
Yeah,
your studio. You're going to have a studio or something.
Hey, listen. I was going to make this announcement, but I'll let Mike make it from Recon. Listen to this.
Hey, everybody, it's Mike with Recon Tech Springfield. I just wanted to come to you with our special that we're going to be doing for spring. We're going to be doing a $50 off of the standard detail, and we're also going to do a package for our DIY people. We're going to do a half off sale of our exterior bucket packages. So feel free to give us a call or stop by the office. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. You can give us a call at our phone number of 217-670-1132.
So there you go, $50 off. $50 off the detail. How about that, guys?
That's awesome.
It's a good time to get your car detailed.
Yeah, everybody's hitting the roads again. Everybody's out for the weekend. And
I was talking to my mom yesterday, and she goes, well, I am fully vaccinated, so I can now leave the house because I'm fully vaccinated.
There you go, Ray.
But my car is filthy. And I go, how'd your car get filthy? Well, it's been a long time since I've had it cleaned. I'm like, but you haven't even been going anywhere.
like the car just dirties itself by sitting in a
exactly.
Right.
She goes, what do you mean? I said, well, we've been under a pandemic for the last year. Where the hell have you been going that your car's dirty? It's just dirty. It hasn't been cleaned since like 2019. I go, well, all of 2020, we were under pandemic. So why is it dirty again? It just needs cleaned. I said, all right.
Yeah,
well,
I can see you need to get that 2020 off there, no matter what it's been doing. You need to get that whole year off the car, out of the car.
So she wants her
car.
car
Dishes.
She wants her car cleaned. So I'll tell you, $50 off the detail at Recon. That's the place to go. Right there.
That would be a great line too for Recon. We will wash away the 2020.
Yes.
Rod your car.
That actually is
like it never even happened.
We'll wash the 2020 out of your car.
We'll wash away your car's pandemic.
Yep. There you go. So I told my mom, go to Recon. Look at that, $50 off, guys. What everybody listening to this or anyone checking this out? Recon Techs, $50 off detail. That's fantastic.
Wonder what they'd charge to detail my motorcycle.
Why would they? What do you want to clean? What do you want to clean off your motorcycle? What is dirty about it?
I've been working on it. I've had a lot of work to do to it. There's grease and oil on it now. It needs to be cleaned and look good.
Unbelievable. Can you actually ride your motorcycle around and everything?
It's at the shop right now getting tires. When I get it back, I'll be back on it again.
Look at that. And then you're getting a Corvette.
Yes.
Dude, you are such a
I am allowed to have toys.
I'm not. Yes, you are. Yes, absolutely.
I have worked my ass off for years, and I'm allowed to have these things.
Absolutely. Yes, you do deserve them. Yes.
And I'm willing to share everything but the Corvette and the motorcycle.
But I think it's weird that, you're getting Corvette and motorcycle and that you have that stuff. But well, if that's what makes you happy,
I enjoy my motorhome.
That stuff in your giant soundboard, if that's what makes you happy.
I was going to get you one for your birthday. Now I'm not.
I'm just saying, if that's what makes you happy, then God bless, and God bless you.
But I'm having fun and enjoying my life. And now everything's fallen into place, and I'm looking at retirement at 45. I'm happy as hell.
Once again, I just want to repeat the best joke I heard. Looks like you're preparing to produce a Steely Dan album. And that'll wrap up the show today because I just noticed the time. We got to get out of here. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock with another free show. Have a great day, everyone. So long.